welcome back to our continuing coverage from Gen Con 2019. I'm joined by Nick from Spin Master.
What's happening, everyone?
Who's going to unveil for me the Sinister Six. So, tell me what you've put together here.
So this is a game by Daryl Andrews and Adrian Adamescu.
Oh, excellent.
Daryl you'll know from Sagrada, as well as many other games. But they're calling you the Sinister Six. You'll be working together on a series of heists. But y'all are villains, so don't get it twisted. You're not really working together. You're just kind of cooperating as long as it's within your self-interest.
Sure.
So you're going to be playing some action cards to match some symbols on these heists.
Okay.
As soon as you match the symbol on the heist, you got it covered. Once you cover all of them, you're going to have to go into a battle with Spider-Man, Miles Morales, or Spider-Gwen. They're going to come attack you and add 2 more skills to the heist. And when you completed all of the skills, you're going to get to split the loot for whoever's still in the heist.
Okay.
Some people might get captured along the way, which means they don't get to split the loot at all. And if everybody gets captured in the heist fails and no one gets any loot whatsoever.
All right.
Now you want this loot because loot helps you win. But underneath this loot are numbers, and it tells you how much the loot is worth. For example, some tech is worth only 1, some tech is worth 10, others is worth 7. So it's a little bit of a guess of what you might want to get. Now you might think you wouldn't want to get captured ever.
Yeah, I would have, yeah.
But in this game, you have a very limited amount of resources. And most of your resources are one-time plays. So as soon as you play a card, you're not going to get it back. So if a heist is getting a little too difficult, or maybe you're stuck at the bottom of the loot queue because the guys at the top take the first dibs on the loot,
Right.
it might be a good idea to save your resources for a more lucrative heist and capture yourself so you can avoid wasting any resources before it happens.
All right.
In addition, we are all villains here. That means we can sabotage each other and mess with each other at all points in the game with black market cards. So when you play a black market card, you might be able to take some loot out of turn if you can cover one of those specific skills. You're gonna be able to take that out of turn and, hey, maybe you haven't used any other resources at that point. You got what you needed. Get out before you use anything else, making it harder for everybody still in the mission. But the thing about this game, you got 4 heists, and then you get to the final battle. And the final battle, your rules change. And it's really important to understand what's going on in the final battle before you start playing your game, because there's a lot going on that could screw you up. For example, if you get captured in the final battle, you lose.
Makes
Period.
sense. Okay.
Like you get 0 points. It doesn't matter how much loot you captured in the previous heists, you're out.
Okay.
Because Spider-Man 3 in jail. Right?
Brutal,
completely.
Okay, makes sense.
So, when it gets to your turn, you better have something to play. On your turn, you get 4 types of action. You can play an action card, you can play a black market card, you can discard a card, or you can capture yourself.
Okay.
And so you really only have those 3 actions, which all require cards. You're going to want to have at least 2 or 3 black market cards leading into the final battle.
To give you those options.
To give you those options. So that's kind of the basics of the game. It comes with a bunch of these really cool miniatures, 6 per character, and 10 characters are included because it's called Sinister Six.
Let's go with that.
And if you get it at Gen Con, we've got Hobgoblin as well. It's an 11th villain.
Oh, nice.
A little exclusive. Kabam!
Nice. All right. Cool.
Yeah, and each of them have variable player powers as well that relate to their villain, and you choose that in the beginning of the game.
Cool. And how many players does it support?
3 to 6.
3 to 6. Okay, so you can have a little bit of a larger group with it if you want. And where is it in terms of its availability and its price?
So this just became available today at Gen Con, and its price is $30 MSRP. It's going to be a GameStop exclusive until 1/1.
Okay.
So that's where you're going to get it, and then we don't have it confirmed yet where it will be for legality and contract reasons. I cannot say.
Makes sense. Well, who's Sinister now? All right. Well, thank you so much, Nick, for sharing Sinister Six with us.
Absolutely.
Hope this has been helpful, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Cheers.